Today on Bone Dog Bites, I'll be reviewing Four Rivers All-Purpose Seasoning. I'll be giving it a try on steak to see how it matches up with the other steak seasonings that I've reviewed in the past. The steak that I'll be using today is a T-bone from my local butcher shop here in Huntsville, Alabama. For the Four Rivers All-Purpose Seasoning, I'll be applying a healthy coat on both sides of the T-bone and letting the seasoning sweat into the meat for about 30 minutes prior to cooking. Unfortunately, I was not able to use my charcoal grill due to the snowstorm the previous night, so I went with a cast iron pan on the stove. First, I got the pan piping hot and seared both sides of the steak for 45 seconds. After this, I brought the temperature of the pan down and flipped the steak every 30 seconds until the internal temperature was 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Last, I let the steak rest for 5 minutes prior to cutting. One last note is that I cut the fillet portion out and only used the New York strip steak to sample the seasoning. Now that the steak is ready, let's give the seasoning a try. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bone Dog Bites. Today we're going to be reviewing the Four Rivers All-Purpose Seasoning. So actually pretty funny story with this seasoning. The guy who ended up creating it, he initially started it to help a young girl who was battling cancer. And it looks like it's kind of taken off over the years. That's a pretty good story, so I'm definitely excited to give it a try. I know I had it recommended by one of my friends, so let's go ahead and dive on in. So for the seasoning, I think the first thing I'd taste is onion and garlic powder. That seems to be the prominent taste and ingredients in this seasoning. So that's like the first thing I've noticed. Also for me, I don't believe there's any pepper in here, and I would prefer to have a little more of a peppery taste as well. Overall, though, it's actually a really good seasoning. I had my wife try it, and she's not a huge pepper fan, and she actually liked it a lot. And so if you don't like any pepper, I'd recommend giving this seasoning a try. It seems like it'd be really good on pork and then also chicken as well. So definitely go ahead and give this seasoning a try. And once again, it seems like it's a pretty great story for the founder who ended up developing the seasoning as well. If you guys have had this seasoning before, please let me know in the comments. And also, if you guys have tried out any other types of meat, whether it's fish or chicken or even pork, just please let me know in the comments. I'd love to get some feedback on the seasoning. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for the next seasoning that you guys want me to try, please let me know. Other than that, you guys have a good one.